Welcome back to Duda Dojo with RivalMind, where we teach you all things Duda. I'm Linnea, and today I'm going to teach you how to organize your image catalog in Duda. In this tutorial, we're going to cover how to get to the image catalog, how to use folders to organize your images, and how to rename folders and images. With that, let's begin. As you can see here, I have an interior decorating website that gives clients tips and tricks on how to style their house. I got some little detail elements, some family pictures, some house pictures. I wanted a way to be able to organize all of these images into something that's easy for me to pick out images to place on my site. So there are two ways to get to your image catalog on Duda. The first is to right-click on any image on your site, click Edit Design, and then click Replace right underneath the image. Go over here where it says Full View, and then just choose one of your site images to replace, or just scroll through all your images. I'm going to X out. You can also go to the content bar right over here, scroll down to Site Content, Manage Images, and you'll get your image picker. Once you're in your image picker, there are two separate ways to manage your images. If you toggle this Manage Images switch, you'll be able to select all your images and either delete them, unselect them, or rename them. I'm going to unselect them for now. There's a button right above the Manage Images toggle switch that says Add Folder. I'm going to click that and make a folder for details. This is where I'll place everything that's just a little decoration. I'll make a second folder that's for bedrooms, and then a third that has people in it. Perfect. Now I've got my three categories of folders. I can populate these folders with images in two different ways. The first is to click on an image and then click Move to Folder, select which one you want to move it to. It'll ask for confirmation. You can just click Yes, and then it'll show up in that folder. If you go back to Site Images, you can also click on multiple images at once and move them to a folder simultaneously. It'll ask for confirmation. And there you go. Now I'm going to go back to my site images and show you a separate way to move your images into folders. You can just select your images, whichever ones you want, and drag and drop them into a folder. Duda will ask for confirmation, and then your images will show up there. Perfect. So now I have all my images in my folders that I want them to be in, but I don't like the folder names that I've given. Details is a little bit too vague, so I'm going to change this one to be Living Room Details. I don't like the names of my images either because they're also a little bit vague, so I'm going to go back to Bedrooms, click on this bedroom image, and then click the Rename button right underneath the image. I'm going to change it to be Teen Room. Perfect. Now it's going to be called Teen Room everywhere on my site. If you go back to Site Images, you'll see that your folders are right at the top, and then your images are following afterwards. There are two separate ways to delete a folder. One is to click on the folder, move it to a separate folder, and it'll disappear from your site images view. Another way is to just go over here, click on the X next to the folder, and delete it. One important thing to know is that when you delete a folder on Duda, it also deletes the images in that folder. So if I don't want to lose this image, I'm going to click on it and move it to the Site Images folder first, and then delete my folder. And that's how you organize your image catalog in Duda. Thank you for joining us. If you're looking for other Duda tutorials, visit our channel below to view our library and leave us a comment about future tutorials you'd like to see. I'm Linnea, this is Duda Dojo, we'll see you next time.